These are the 3 pins which will malfunction probably. And the housing, of course. Looking at the housing, I guess I can remove it. Maybe see the inner parts of this faulty shit piece. I'd like to mention I saw a little something that was hanging on it. I think they belong to the side of the fixation of these pins. Fixation pins. They hold the button nicely. But I don't really think if that would be it. No, I guess not. So I will be. Let's try to get the metal casing on the bottom off. See, try to bend the metal lips to the outer side. Hey, look at it. It get off, and if I look correctly, I can see some faulties. Okay, so this is how they work. I don't think the contacts are wrong, but also note I can now see I have loosened these 3 lips. Normally this will go on this side somehow. See, as this lip will fit to the pins here, and I just bend them outside, then this will lift off. You can see 3 hammers which make contact to the dial or a rotary, which makes some encoding possible. Yeah, I guess it's nice. See, but multimeter is also have to have some batteries to get it function up. I think the contact hammers that you can see, 3 of them, the upper one is a little bent low, so I think if I can push it up, it will be better. It will be aligned much better. Just trying to figure out how this works. You have one common, that's the lower, here in the lower, then 3 on the top, somehow to make some encoding possible. Let's try to bend it a little bit more, but I wanted to say something more. I don't even think if I can fix this like this, you don't have to desolder it, because you only have to make the 4 clamps which hold the casing all together. Just bend them, take the photo, look at the inside if it's not aligned straight, and then just fit it in. Just fit it in. I firstly thought it would be an encoder which counts 3 bits, which makes also 8 possibilities, but if I look at it, it counts from just 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, which adds, and if it goes lower, so from 3 to 1, 3 to 1, then it will decrease. So I don't know if I can fix this. It's really hard. Maybe it's better to get a replacement, but then you have to desolder. If I can find a way not to have to desolder these bits, it would really be worth doing for a lot of people. Okay, now I see how it works. Yeah, it's not that hard to understand now. These 3 ones have, you think if you look at it like this, they are all in one place, but if you look carefully, they have a little notch on them, and they are really precise. So I think this is also a weakness of these parts. You have other encoders which just count, which are more robust than this. This just doesn't count. It's just making each of these pins positive, or a 1 or some voltage, and keep the rest all to 0, and when it switches from left to right, it will increase or decrease. Okay, now I understand this part. It's probably why they don't make these parts anymore, because of these problems. Just a little bit, not much of it. It will go much faster. Juice on it.